It's the anticipation for the game today. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way. It's time to play ball.
Hey everybody, this is Boot Shambi. Welcome to the show. Inside the new home of the Rangers, Globe Life Field in Arlington. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shoppy. Thanks for joining us here. So the Chicago Cubs are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Nathan Eovaldi.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Matt Mervis.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
5-1 is how it ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Rangers, 1 run on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 14 runners on base.
Hello and welcome to Franco Park. Action out of the AAA International League in this one. It's the Memphis Redbirds taking on the Iowa Cubs.
And now, please welcome.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Caleb Killian. Here's a scouting report. He's going to need to command all 4 of his pitches to have a great game in this one. If one of those 4 isn't working, it makes it a lot easier for hitters to guess what's coming. And that's not a situation he wants to find himself in. We're back here at the ballpark. And now the center fielder, number 94.
Ball 4, take the base.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Redbirds. 7 runs, 11 hits. 1 error, they left 12 runners on base. For Iowa, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors, they left 13 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here today.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one blasted deep to right. Suzuki going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Mark.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Suzuki makes the play. Out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Ellie De La Cruz. Big stock center field. Could be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. Throw cut off to third. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Two outs. Sharp grounder gets through for a base hit. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Austin Riley. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Goes. Too late with the throw. Safe. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one is absolutely belted. And caught in the warning track. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Pitch. That one way inside.
You know, these Cubs being a little too patient at the plate in this game. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 2-1. The pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile off. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment to get back on track. His team needs him.
Swanson stands in 1 for 2. This one popped up. Witt gets under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
The designated hitter, number 5, Christopher Morel.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul. The line of the pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And another ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Ryan Castillo.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And here it comes. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Next to hit, Forrest Wall. That's hard hit on the line. And makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
That one ripped right center field, and it's into the gap. Castillo around second, headed for third. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Coming home. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third. Here's Acuna now. On the ground. Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and the lead continues to grow.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Acuna runs. Safe at second, and that was not close. Tatis waits. That one ripped. Suzuki running hard for it. That's down. One hops off the wall. Run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. And that's a double.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Man at second with one away. And next for Atlanta, Mark Vientos. Hard ground ball, base knock. Here comes Tatis around third.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So man aboard, Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. Double play ball to second. Off balance beat. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Man at first. Here's Jared Kelnick.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. De La Cruz at second with two down. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So two down. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact. Towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hits the wall. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. I'll tell you, Man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, runs are in, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a ball the other way.
And it's second here with 2 away. And now, Ryan Castile. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Oh, in there.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
First and third, 2 away. Forrest Wall next up for the Braves. And that one pulled foul. Two on, 2 outs. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball down the right field line. In comes the run from third, and the lead continues to grow.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. There's a swing and a drive. When one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Pulls him to third safely. And a run comes in to score. In there safely. And they extend their lead. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Out of line, out towards center. And that is that. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. The lefty closing in. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Penn Murphy.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Murphy.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Fernando Tatis Jr.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And the right-hander back to work. Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man.
His shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
So now Now to the plate for Atlanta, Mark Vientos. Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Now the center fielder, Jared.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jared Kelnick. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Ryan Castillo. Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now here is Forrest Wall. On the ground right side. Corner over to first. And that is that. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today. So many.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. This game will feature AAA baseball from the International League. It's the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp taking on the Gwinnett Stripers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, number 86. But he hasn't exactly been terrific here on his home mound. Should be interesting to see how he handles righty batters in this one. They've hit better than 300 against him this season. Maybe he needs to mix up his pitch sequences, locations, or speeds because they've teed off against him. Got to do something to get them off balance. Chadwick Trump in the box now takes strike one. The Stripers. A 4-0 shutout in this one. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp. 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 19 runners on base. For Gwinnett, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 14 runners on base. Time for the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. Action out of the Double-A Southern League in this one. It's the Mississippi Braves taking on the Chattanooga Lookouts. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Chattanooga Lookouts.
Almost ready to get underway here. And towing the slab in this one, Jake Wong. A bit unusual in the modern game, a pitch-to-contact arm on the hill today. For a successful outing, he needs to avoid the barrel of the bat and get a lot of soft contact. Pop-ups, cans of corn, ground balls, whatever it takes to allow the defense to work behind him and pick up some easy outs. If he can keep a good rhythm and not get off schedule, he could put up a really nice start. The second baseman in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Right through there for a strike. Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2, you're just hoping to make contact. Already in a big hole, and the pitcher clearly has the advantage. Struck him out looking. They get a run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left. We go to the bottom of the second inning. The Braves on top, 1-0. We're back here at the ballpark. Top 5, Ben Gelman here, and leading it off, the second baseman, number 5.
Cal Conley.
And that's in for a strike. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. The strikeout there, 1 away. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the third one? I have no idea. The second baseman, the next to hit. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. That one in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Fires in a heater at 95. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking, and he did not like that call. And he should be strutting out there right now. 3 pitches, all heaters, and he gets the K. Runner at first. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts so far. Splits the middle. That's a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. The Braves up big in this game, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him looking. He didn't like the call. Well, that strikeout didn't take long. Batter's got to put up a better fight the next time up. "6-0 is how this one ends. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Braves, 6 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Lookouts, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. We're in store for a Major League debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around it. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Showing the slab in today's game, Jordan Wicks. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Here's Charlie Blackmon.
Fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. So why not try to warm things up with a visit to one of our many stadium snack bars. Hot coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, even hot dogs. You name it, we've got it.
Definitely one of the easiest saves you'll ever see. He only needed 2 pitches to get this one. Can be efficient, can attack the hitter. That's what the manager wants to see. That's what his teammates want to see. Nice W.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Chompy saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 10 hits, no errors. They left 14 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.